You ready to go, Santa?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. We've got 5 minutes starting now.
Good day, everyone. I'm Santa, the pitch director for EdGap Tech. I'm a primary school English teacher by profession. So our company, EdGap Tech, is a Malaysian-based education consultant company. Our main vision is to bridge the education and technology gap among rural and urban students here. As an educational consultant, we provide both product and service together. So we had the opportunity to speak to a few teachers in Malaysia about the education technology ecosystem itself, and we came into a common ground that students are lacking of devices and internet access to learn even in the easiest mean, which is WhatsApp. We were even able to speak to parents from my own school, and they say they can't even afford a brand new phone or a data package to continue learning. So why they can't afford? So based on the Malaysia's first #1 news broadcasting agency, they stated that 36.9% out of 2.6 million primary school students in Malaysia do not have technological devices and internet access. It is because 50% of them are from the below 40 community. Below 40 community are the group of people who earns average between 2,000 to 4,000 Malaysian ringgit per month. And however, Carrie McDonald's, who wrote for Forbes a few days ago, she mentioned that homeschooling is still the learning preferred method, and EdGap Tech is coming into a solution, and we will be piloting this project in the Hilay Perak district in Malaysia. So what is EdGap Tech? EdGap Tech provides the product and the service together. This EdGap Tech product is a backpack with upcycled smartphones, and we have free SIM cards with unlimited data and tutorial on how to use the kit plus independent learning timetables. We also have the printed working modules, worksheets for assessment teachers later on, whereby learning is not only by technology, they need to learn by skills as well, like reading and writing, literacy, and STEM. And we also have a care kit for parents and students to reduce the screen time of technology. So how do we get this backpack? So our service side, we focus on the red quadrant of the team and the green quadrant. The red quadrant are the students who can't afford any technological devices and internet accessibility. So we provide 4 different types of plan for them. And those who actually can afford and have a SIM card with devices, they have the module plan. And our product is actually basically very sustainable because this is not only solving the COVID-19 crisis, but it's also preparing students to go back for a new normal after the schools reopen with technology equity. Okay. So assuming that 35% of the devices that we get are from donation to smartphones, our main revenue stream is from SASS, and we are looking to go into partners like Samsung to giving their unsold smartphones where we could refurbish, and we have variation of subscription plans. So we have a website, Facebook, and Instagram ongoing right now. So like, share, comment, follow all at EdGap Tech. And we would love to partner with Grab because Grab doesn't have any education platform yet in Malaysia. And Celcom, one of the largest Axiata telecommunication company to provide these SIM cards. However, we found out 2 potential big giants in Malaysia, which is YTL Foundation and E-Class. YTL Foundation has their own telecommunication company called Yes. However, they flopped in their marketing by switching their niche from students under the B40 category by asking teachers to nominate, and then they switch to university. So who deserves this kit? So this is our 12-month forecast. The first 3 months, we won't be producing any revenue because we will be creating content, marketing, we'll be hiring the UX, UI developer to at least move the brand forward. From the 4th month, we'll be going on targeting at least 100 families in 27 primary schools in Malaysia. And we already have a platform of teachers ongoing, and we will vary from the plans like buy one, free one for your loved ones. All right. So this is an example of I personally conducted with my students. I purchased a phone and a SIM card and sent over to a student who is very talented. And what I did was I actually created the content for her via a video, and I did send her through a WhatsApp message to the class group. And we actually had a Google form question and a short message to how to conduct the lessons. And then after that, we actually managed to get positive response and engagement level went up.
5 minutes.
Okay, and my awesome team. Thank you.
It is 6 o'clock in the morning where you are, so mad props. I don't know how you managed to speak so coherently at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, let's pass it on over to the judges. We've got 3 minutes of Q&A. Let's start now.
I'll start. What companies have you approached to already for this idea of using refurbished phones outside of Samsung?
So we had a partner called Biji Initiative in Malaysia, which is a social enterprise, and they do upcycling a lot. So they actually have all these gadgets already available in their offices, but what they do is actually they remove the parts for their own design upcycling things. So we would love to partner with them as well and get all these phones, and we will purchase based on our own investment as well through crowdfunding, and we will proceed from there.
Santha, I wanted to jump in and say, I love the fact that you're a teacher and that you are immediately experimenting with what you have to offer with one of your students. I know you didn't get to finish what you learned from that, but I'd love to have you share what did you learn from that experimentation?
I learned that students were really eager to learn. Unfortunately, there were no devices and internet available. I felt so bad for them personally. And my school is a very rural school in a palm oil estate in one of the districts here in Malaysia. And being able to just buy a smartphone and SIM card to see one child at least do it, I know there is a future for this project. So, yes.
Thank you.
Santha, I might jump in with a question as well. You've done some awesome work and great validation with the students themselves. I'd love to hear in terms of what your main priority is in the next 6 months. I think you're like a lot of entrepreneurs who try to build everything but the kitchen sink, and focus might be something that will come into play. So what would be the one key feature that you'll be focusing on delivering?
I'll be focusing on feedback normally and emotional learning from the students, because it's not easy for them learning from home and without anything available. So I know like Malaysia, we are going to go another 4 weeks of lockdown, and they're just eager to come back to school. They are just asking me. So when I want them to come back with at least a little bit of technological experiences and, you know, being safeguarded with this new normal, I want them to be able to, you know, return with a positive mind that learning still can go on no matter what. And I don't want these children to give up on their education, because some are from broken families and they have a future for them.
Sure, thanks.
All right, that's your time. Awesome job. Great work, Team 5. You crushed it.